Всем привет, я Хенки. Продолжаю играть в игру Зов Ктулху. Очень интересно, что будет дальше. Напоминаю, что мы сейчас идем в особняк за полицейским. Вот и он. Доберитесь до особняка Хокинсов. Но он почему-то сворачивает на какое-то кладбище. Ты почему сворачиваешь на кладбище? Это кладбище?
Bradley was right. This place is much older than I imagined.
Ну, раз он меня ждет, буду все осматривать. Туда, наверное, пока рано. Будем могилы разрывать.
The flowers on Sarah Hawkins' grave are fresh.
Значит, кто-то приходит сюда.
Someone must really hate Charles Hawkins.
I told you. Silas Winchester is still watching over the Hawkins family.
I must say, it's pretty gloomy.
So, Detective, does this place inspire any thoughts?
Why were they buried here?
I was given to believe that it was Charles Hawkins' wish.
Strange idea. I imagine Webster wasn't too pleased.
Mrs. Hawkins' father? It's said that he's devastated.
Do you know if Charles Hawkins had any enemies?
Not to our knowledge. He was a well-respected personality on the island. I don't understand. Silas would never have let such a thing happen.
Let's go to the mansion.
Please give me a minute. I didn't expect to set foot back here after the burial. What kind of deranged individual would defile this sanctuary? And steal a burnt painting? I don't see Silas doing such a thing.
Poor kid.
Let alone allowing it. Even that broad baker is above that. Lord, have pity on this poor family.
Все, ты насмотрелся. Мы пойдем. Я иду. Я ухожу. Эй! Сколько он там будет стоять? Ладно. Все окна забиты. А как же скример, когда кто-то в окно смотрит?
I'll have to find another entrance.
Отличное, наверное, было место. До того, как тут все стало разрушено.
This entrance is still in use.
Whoa!
Whoa!
You are trying to force the door, you nosy prick!
Easy, sir, all right? Put down the axe.
You know what we do with rubble like you? We gut them! Dump them into the ocean!
Whoa! You're Mr. Winchester. Lower that axe. Let's talk calmly.
I'll show you how we have it out on dark water.
Sarah Hawkins' father sent me here to investigate the death of his daughter.
Webster, huh? I understand how he feels. But me? I want the dead to rest in peace. And that means kicking the ass of gumshoes like you.
Why would you not want me to help understand what happened here?
I've got nothing to hide. Tell me what you're doing here. And no baloney.
The police report describes a domestic accident. But Stephen Webster has several reasons to believe that this may not be the case.
Webster is as stubborn as an old mule. And I did tell him that we should let the dead rest in peace.
He wants to restore the reputation of his daughter. I just need to see where the fire started.
The mansion isn't safe. You would break your neck as sure as you're trying my patience right now.
That's why you barricaded the entrance.
That's right.
And this door?
It's locked. And I make sure it stays that way.
Какой ключ?
No one lives in the mansion, and you don't take care of it anymore. If you have a good reason to be here, I'm listening.
There's vermin. I keep an eye out.
Vermin.
Yeah, that's it. Vermin.
Right. This is what we're going to do. I go inside, and I promise that I'll hunt vermin. Okay with you?
I'm not sure.
If there's nothing else to fear, you can give me that key.
Right. Take the key and do what you have to do. Go on, then. Just to get rid of you.
Let's see what more I can learn from this mansion.
Мне все-таки кажется, что ребенок жив. И что он ухаживает за
This
ребенком.
gate is locked.
Либо там какой-то монстр поселился. Он пытается его скрыть от других жителей. Это его дом. И мне туда можно? Бери топор. Будем драться на топорах.
Bourbon. Empty, of course.
Так. Что? И? Что это мне дало?
poor wretch seems to spend the best part of his time isolated from the world.
Что это было? Зажигалка нагрелась?
I know a thing or two about solitude myself. Rather Spartan. The caretaker has simple tastes.
Все-таки закрыто. Зачем же я это двигала? Не понимаю. Вроде ничего особенного нет. Ладно, все, идем в особняк.
P.S. Shall we enter?
Нет. Мы же сюда пришли посмотреть на дверь.
Let's take a look inside.
I'm with you.
Надеюсь, что полицейский положительный персонаж. И что он не ведет нас в какую-нибудь ловушку. И что он не в заговоре с другими. Потом окажется, что весь город в заговоре. Против меня.
Follow me. I know the place. Who left this light on?
Найдите место, где случился пожар. Задача. Ее, может быть, не видно. Ее, скорее всего, не видно.
The Last Supper of the Hawkins. What does this tell
Что
me?
это? Да, вот посмотри, что это такое.
What kind of meat is this?
Это ничего не дало. Может, у меня есть очки?
This place is for the head of the family, Charles Hawkins. The boy was probably here, smashed his plate on the floor. Sarah Hawkins' plate. Why did she leave it untouched? Something happened at this table. An argument?
Hey, Pierce. Daydreaming again?
Working, officer. This dinner table tells us a lot about the Hawkins family life.
Well, we don't have all day. The scene of the fire is next door.
Sarah Hawkins and little Simon. The perfect picture of the middle-class family. Charles and Sarah's wedding, as painted by Sarah herself. Was Charles Hawkins some kind of explorer?
Может быть, он искал какое-нибудь лекарство от болезни. Это был бы
Too
типичный
much
сюжет.
rubble. I'll find an easier way.
Что он сказал? Слишком много камней?
Let's see if I can find something the cops missed. Did someone escape the fire? The child's corpse left a trace. Where are the others?
Ясно. Уже не ребенок. Очень темно, зажигалки нет.
Did it stop at the time of the fire? They had a fight. Why?
Это причина пожара? Лампа павшая. Кто-то кинул лампу?
Was Charles Hawkins a heavy drinker? If the painting I found on the docks really came from here, how come it didn't burn? Blood. This lamp was thrown. This was no accident. This was a fight. Someone fell here. A desperate attempt to flee. And the boy.
So, Detective, what do you make of it?
Much of this evidence simply contradicts the investigation's findings.
Really? Tell me about it.
I suspect this lamp caused the fire.
That's what the investigation suggested, too.
But does your report mention the bloodstains? The lamp didn't fall, it was thrown at someone.
For heaven's sakes, no. The report doesn't mention that.
I firmly believe this fire was more than just an accident.
Huh. What's your theory?
Наверное, подрались.
I think the Hawkins couple got into a fight.
You sure of that?
There's only one way to be sure.
I just ask that you don't disturb anything. If Chief West found out about what we're doing, I'd be in serious trouble.
This door is locked. These bandages are covered in dried blood. The same bandages that I saw in the warehouse on the docks. And given the bloodstains, I'd also say that it's the same person. The lyrics of the drunken sailor. A sea shanty.
Эту песню я знаю. Кажется, в Dishonored играла ее переделанная версия. Более мрачная. Так, отсюда я пришла. Вроде бы. А куда ушел полицейский? Понятно.
An original edition of Mary Shelley's Frankenstein, dated 1818. A book on the first inhabitants of the island. It seems they got here around the 14th century. This place was falling apart long before the fire. Moby Dick, Melville's classic. The epic battle between man and whale. Mandatory reading for any whaler, I guess.
Это зачем?
Greek mythology. Hecate, goddess of the dead, daughter of Tartarus, and mother of Scylla.
Насколько я помню, Сцилла — это название судна, потонувшего, которое привезло им этот чудесный улов.
Dark water history. This place was settled back in 1692 by two families that seceded from the New England colonies. A book on hunting whales, the island's staple diet last century.
Погоди.
20,000 Leagues Under the Sea. Another story about the mysteries of the deep. One of Sarah Hawkins' paintings. Her style sure is recognizable.
Ты так считаешь? По-моему, это совсем не похоже на предыдущие картины.
What could Sarah have done to make this person threaten to call the police?
Самое время. Какой-то зверь шел сюда. Детская.
The boys' room.
Класс. Это замок из книг.
A child's fort. From what threat was Simon protecting his world?
Это еще один замок. И он мне нравится даже больше. Какой-то Человека-паук.
Tom Sawyer. Mark Twain. Sarah must have read it to him before bed. Sleeping pills. Strong for an 11-year-old boy. What was wrong with this family? What nightmarish vision could have inspired them? Simon's troubles went beyond family problems. That kid saw something. Something terrified him. What was going through that boy's mind? The argument that led to their tragic end seems to have been simmering for some time.
Так, какая-то жесть. Сначала проверю тут.
What will her room reveal about her? Barbiturates. Sarah Hawkins must have been extremely agitated resorting to such a treatment.
И опять все сломаешь. Нет? Удивительно.
Perfect.
Только зачем это надо было? У меня же есть ключ.
Despite what happened, they seem to have loved each other.
Перевести. Судьба свела нас вместе и навсегда что это за слово? В общем, судьба свела нас вместе, и мы вместе навсегда, что-то типа такого. Я в английском вообще ноль. Ну ладно, может быть, чуть побольше.
This ledger lists all of the paintings Sarah Hawkins sold.
Возврат? Почему? Подарок. Бродяга.
It seems the last one was given for free to a Francis Sanders. I wonder why. Sarah Hawkins' agent was getting worried. Seems she wasn't giving any signs of life. Was Sarah Hawkins interested in the occult? What was she trying to achieve?
Это она? И то чудовище, которого боится мальчик. Так, это я читала. Ее зовут Кэтрин. А какая-то кличка. Нужно было почитать это пораньше.
Bradley? Is that you?
Так, вроде бы я везде сходила. Осталось туда. О! Дверь открыта.
Is anyone there?
Тут кто-нибудь есть? Спрашивает. Не хочу потом опять субтитры писать. Так что озвучу, раз их все равно не видно. Или нужно было обыскать комнату? Уже поздно.
Bradley, did you see which way he went?
Who? I didn't see anyone. I just heard some noise. Are you all right?
A man was hiding on the upper level. He ran when he saw me. He can't be far.
Может быть, сходим обратно?
Lyrics of the Drunken Sailor, a sea shanty.
I'll cover you.
This door was closed earlier. Let's see if I can find something the cops missed.
Так, где я? Столовая. Это я видела. Как пройти обратно наверх? В ту комнату, откуда выбежал этот человек? Сюда?
This door is blocked from the outside.
Вот. Или нет? Да, все правильно, туда. Это мастерская ее, где она пишет картины. Холсты. Вау. Днем тут, наверное, отлично. Ничего. Он говорил про какую-то дверь, которая была открыта. Точнее, стала открыта. И я эту дверь уже потеряла. Вот это впереди.
Where did he go?
Must have got out some way.
No, he was here. I'm
Откуда он
sure.
говорит? А,
Let's search this room.
что, масло заканчивается? Я даже не заметила.
It looks like an old seaway map.
They look like Celtic runes. Charles must have brought them back from one of his foreign trips. Clearly, Charles Hawkins knew Captain Fitzroy very well.
А это кто? Какой-то код
I
Бразилия.
wonder who the man with the glasses is in the photograph. Probably another friend of Hawkins. It looks like a freehand map of dark water. Certain areas have been highlighted. I wonder why.
Что это за фигня? Это совсем не похоже на карту.
The Scylla. It's It's the boat that was stranded at the entrance to the harbor. This panel is movable. Cogwheels. They must be linked to an opening mechanism. Probably a secret passage. I must find a way to activate the opening mechanism. I'd be better off not touching them for the moment.
Боюсь, он все сломает.
Seems like this came from a log.
Тут что-то выделено. Среда. Это важно? 23 июня.
There must be a link with the Seaway map. This globe seems to have been part of some mechanism.
Ничего не вижу.
Doesn't work. I must have missed something. As if the bookcase has been moved several times. Have you seen the old maritime maps on Charles Hawkins' desk?
Strange. No ship has left Darkwater shore for years. Maybe he kept them for sentimental reasons.
Looks like the navigational paths described in the log.
Так. Сицилия. Вот. Остальные не важны. Что же я тут должна увидеть? 33N, 53В. Допустим. Это что? Океан. Атлантический. Я уже забыла.
Doesn't
Еще
work.
раз.
Looks like the navigational paths described in the
33N,
log.
53В. Понятия не имею, как это определять.
Doesn't work. I must have missed something.
Ну вот это... это не тот океан. А можно не вниз головой? Вот. Еще раз, там было 33, 55, что ли? 30. Вот, допустим, это 30. 33. И как это должно отмечаться? А вот. Вот. Наверное, тут. Нет.
Doesn't work.
Не тут.
I must have missed something.
Вот тут. Не тут.
Doesn't work. I must have missed something.
По идее, тут 55. А тут уже начинается 45. Тогда попробуем другую сторону. 33. Нет, вот так, 33. Вот так. Нет.
Doesn't work.
Вот так.
I must have missed something.
Нет. А вот так. Нет.
Doesn't work. I must have missed something.
О,
Looks like it worked.
Well done, Pierce.
давайте на этом закончим. И увидимся в другой серии. Всем пока.